Welcome everyone. We're playing some Valheim. I'm starting from here because I want to show off everything that I've done offline because there's been a few changes. Would help if I had my keyboard in the right place. There we go. So I haven't done much more exploration, but you might notice, well, you probably won't notice yet, but I'm going to draw your attention to it, is that I've actually started renaming some of these things Airbnb. Because why not? I haven't done it for all of them, so the stopover ones, they need to be renamed to Airbnb. So it's just the idea is that it's just somewhere to stop over briefly. There's a bed for the night, a fire, and maybe a little cooking station, and maybe some sort of repairing stuff as well. What I was thinking I'd like to do is I'd like to get a map of this island and see where everything is, just to get a bit more of a feel for it. So that's kind of my focus at the moment, but first of all I want to give you a little tour. Right, so I'm probably going to need to put my torch on now because it seems to be night time. And I'm probably going to want to eat something. I got a lot of that. Let's eat some of that. Let's eat some of that as well. There we go. Right, so this is the longhouse that originally had my portal in it, and I shortened it. So this end here is exactly the same as it was, but it is now shorter. You can see that there's grass out there because I used the cultivator to fill in the grass area, but you can kind of see it's a window. I made it into a window. I'm quite impressed with how that worked out, but yeah. So that's the fire. I like the fire. Yeah, so I haven't moved this. This is still in the same place. You might remember that there was a storage box there, and then it went on for a bit, and then there was the thing over there. So that hasn't really changed that much. What has changed is this. So you might notice that the roof is pointing the wrong way. I've actually rotated it around. And the reason because I've done that is because I've actually made it into a solid thing. And you might think, what's that? That wasn't there before. No, it wasn't. Because I've been building. We'll go around this way. Oh. So there's a door here now. I think that was on the thing before. We'll come back to that in a second. I've now added that. I think that looks rather suave. And I've put a door back there, but it's actually a big door. And you'll notice that I can walk through. It's a large door area rather than that sort of really low door that I wasn't really liking very much. This side hasn't really changed that much. It's still got that bit there. And you've got the roofy thing going on there. So that's kind of working okay. Yeah. And I've opened up this side, which we'll show in just a minute when we go in. And there's that as well. What is that? So we'll go in. Now this hasn't really changed that much. I moved the table and chair and stuff over here. Just so I could get the door in there, but I think that was on the last one. So this is here. Actually, I don't know whether I want that there or not. I might drop that out at some point. That doesn't need to be like that, does it? It just needs to be like maybe a diagonal going across. We'll see. So this area here is still for putting the things in. I'm going to be putting the bellows in there when I eventually get to the bellows. This lot's still here. That's doing its thing. That's kind of in the wrong place. I feel like I want to take it down and rebuild it into a new position. Upstairs though, I put a bar across there because every time I walked into that area I had it wasn't classed as resting. I've also got the teleport here, and I've built this. So basically it's got steps going down now on either side, just because it looked nice. I might get rid of the steps because I want to put these things in that area. And then you got this here, so we can survey all this around. So I think that looks rather nice. So if we get attacked or raided on this side, I can stand up here and I can shoot the things rather than trying to shoot them through the wall or whatever. And on this side, I have completely changed it. I've made so when we were coming up the stairs, it's actually sloped up now. Bearing in mind, it used to be, I can't find a side of the house that's the same. Every corner of this building is different. But anyway, so yes. And then I built a balcony out here. So again, we can do the same thing. Now, obviously, we can't shoot over that way, but you can because you just jump up here and then you can shoot down. And of course, I put a little bit of a roof over here. I wasn't sure if I wanted that there or not. And I'm still kind of in two minds about that one. I might not bother. Because this bit's not covered by anything, so why should that be? And it does kind of obscure the view a little bit, doesn't it? Yeah, I might actually... I'll do that now, actually. There we go. Yes, so I've been playing with different shapes as well. So I've actually got that shape there, which links that into there, so that looks kind of nice. Yeah. What was I going to get rid of? I was going to get rid of the... yeah. Okay. I'm not sure how this is going to work. I'll give it a shot. I don't. That one. Let's go like that, and go like that. And then we do the same there. Come on. Like that. Let's see what that looks like upstairs. I bet it looks really weird upstairs. Oh no. No. Actually, it don't half look too bad, does it? I feel like actually I want to have a cross beam going in there. I can rather like that. I think that looks rather suave. I made that up using the 3 pieces. It just didn't look right when there was two and one, like that piece there, and then a thing on the end. So let's do that. Let's do that. Right. Okay. So that's still guarding that to stop me from destroying it. But actually, I forgot to mention, if we go to furniture, look, I can make a maypole. I can put it wherever I want, pretty much. I can put it there, and it'll be out of the way. I can put it there. I'd probably want it in the middle of the house somewhere. Yeah. So there you go. That is one of the things they've added in the latest update, which we haven't discussed, have we? Anyway, so that's cool. Now, it's a bit loud in my ears. So obviously got a henge. Henge is what I've decided to call where is it? The starting point. The shop, obviously, copper. Copper is this one up here. I haven't relocated that one yet because I don't know where the next copper vein is going to be. But the bits and pieces are still there. I can't remember. Did I get rid of the portal or not? And there is, I've actually marked on there, that's the 1-star boars. So that's where I've been breeding the boars. This one down here is sausage. Why might I call it sausage? Well, let's go and have a look, shall we? And let's stop the interminable noise in my ears, which is the portal waiting for me to walk through it. Right, so where are we? So we're here. Sausage. This is the Draug village that I found. This one literally is just missing a bit of roof, so I've repaired it. I've guessed what the roof would look like up there. I think it would look like that. That kind of makes sense to me. And I cleared out all the Draug, and with the exception of one building, and it was because I was coming to the end of the stream. I couldn't be bothered to do it. Yeah, so I've done a bit of repair work to my... I just clicked out of the wall. I did have the bed here and I switched it, and I've actually created a bunk up here. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, where did that come from? Up my nose, probably. Yeah, so that is a spawn point, and it does look a bit weird because it's hard to get up to, but I can actually just press E and it'll go to sleep up there, and then I'm up there, and then I can get back down again, and that clears a bit of space down here as well. I have still got my storage boxes down here with junk in them, and I've got storage boxes over the far end in the corner there with some more junk in them. Okay, so just do that. So some of the buildings are still here, but then there's this. So this building here, which I've delightfully called my sausage farm, had the thing in it, and I had a thought maybe it would be cool to make a get it so that because I don't want them to get out, so I dug lots of very deep holes in between each of these things, and then I didn't do around the back, and then I did it on the other side, and I was thinking like, well, what happens if they come out the front or the back? So then I dug all the way along the front and the back, and then I thought, well, if I'm going to do that, I may as well just dig all the way around. So I've dug all the way around, and every time I kill one of these, I get intestines, which I can use for making sausages. And each time I kill one, I get a new spawn come out of the spawn point. So there's only ever 2 in there. Sometimes I get a bit unlucky and I get the one with the bow, and they attack. I had to build this wall here because the one with the bow quite often stood up there shooting at me, so I had to stop it. And I kind of got a bit carried away and started building around the other side, and then I sort of realised that I didn't really need to. So that's that. And I've been thinking about maybe building a wall around the outside. I mean, what would make the sausage farm complete is to have some boar breeding away in a big area here, maybe. So I'll be getting the meat, and then in there I can have me cauldron, so I can make Amen. Hello, how are you? Welcome. Yeah, so and then I'm making, it's basically a sausage factory, isn't it? So that's one of the ingredients in the sausage farm, and that's why I've called it sausage. So no, I'm well, thank you. I'm glad you're well. We're playing Valheim. Yeah, so I've been a little bit busy, and when I was coming over this way, I was doing a bit of exploring. I came across a 2-star boar, and I managed to trap it. And I trapped it in here along with a 1-star, with a 0 boar. So it was a normal boar, a 1-star boar, and I also happened to capture a couple of neck. And probably the hearts gave it away. There's a bit of nookie going on. What I found is that it's ideal if you can be staying nearby. So I thought, well, if I sit up here and then just cross-legged, then I don't need to worry about being attacked by any dwarves or whatever. And then I can see what's going on. I got a 2-star piggy. Yeah. I kind of a little bit overdid it. I actually doubled up the fencing going around the outside, so it looks a bit kind of more thing. But yeah. So they've bred and they've made a baby. Are those the same balls last time I was here? I can't recall. No. No. This is on a different island. Those balls are the 1-star balls that are over here. So now I've got 2-star boars, but I've only just, I tell you what, it was only about 20 minutes, not even that, before the stream started, that it went boar tamed. So yes. Yeah, so Piggy will grow up. Another piggy! Don't need you anymore, do I? Hello. Yeah, so one of the updates that they've done, one of the things they've done in the update is that they have adjusted the AI of the baddies, so that'll be all the baddies. Are they eating all the? I put a load of no, I really didn't. I put a load of food in there, but actually I didn't, did I? No. Okay, that's cool. So they can do their thing, but I need to get them up there where you see that building through the trees over there in that circle there. So I don't really know how I can get them there. I thought you can get them to follow you, and they won't. So if you open it up, so I think what I've got to do is I've actually got to make a path, a walled path going up, and then as they migrate up, maybe put some food at the other end so that they sort of gravitate towards the food, and then close it off as they go along. Do you mean you want to take the balls there? Yeah. I want to take the ball. No, I don't want to take the balls all the way to there, because that's a different island. But I need to take the balls to my sausage farm, which is here, because then I can make lots of sausages and I'll have all the meat on hand. Otherwise, I'm going to have to keep coming over here to come and farm them, and I'd much rather have them near the teleport. So I come in on the portal, short walk, there they are, kill a few, etc. Don't need that one. Are they all in here? Those are the piggies. Oh, little piggies. But it's great. So if you have, I did wonder about that, whether if you have like 2 parents and one's a 2-star and one's a 1-star, what would you get, or whatever. And it just seems like every single one that comes out is the higher star, because I haven't had any piggies that come out that are like less than the highest. So that's kind of cool, but I'm not going to do that today. That's for another time. We'll leave them breeding. What do the stars mean? The stars is how powerful they are. So normal no stars. 1 star means that they've got double stats. 2 stars means triple stats. So triple armor, triple power, triple damage. So if you see a troll, which is 2 stars, unless you're overpowered yourself, run away. I at the moment, I don't think I'm leveled up enough to be able to do a 1-star troll. They're a slightly different colour as well. They're a slightly lighter blue. The coloration is slightly different. I don't know if these are if I've got any 1-stars here. Yeah, see that one's. They're both Draug. They're both the same. One's got a shield, one hasn't. That's about the only difference there. But that one's a normal one, and that's a double one. And if you look at it, you can see that the coloration is just slightly different, slightly lighter. So you get little visual clues like that as well. Oh yeah, Yeah, so I'm thinking about maybe making this top piece up here the farm for all the piggies. And then I've got a big cooking station here, so I can have cook pots and the cooking pot. I can put that on there maybe. I'm at some point I'm going to be able to do mining of metal, and then I'll be able to do a stone cutting table. And when I get the stone cutting table, I'll be able to what's my brain doing? I'll be able to make. There's a different kind of hearth that you can make, a stone hearth, and a stone hearth, and that's like it looks like that. It actually looks like that, but it's filled with coal, and you just sort of basically you can place a load of these things on it instead of having two little fires, which is what I've got at the moment. Because you can't put a fire in the middle, but this will be just along the end. I don't think it's actually quite as big as this. I think it's a little bit smaller than this, but yeah, same effect. And then I can have the cooking pot on there. I could put 3 cooking pots on there, but you don't really need 3, you just need 1. And then I could have a fermenting thing as well. And I can have all the materials that I want for, because I also need to get thistles. So it's thistles, uncooked boar meat, and intestines that you can only get when you kill a drog. It seems a bit vile that you're eating the intestines of an undead drog thing that's obviously rotting away, but yeah. So entrails. So the intestines or entrails that make these. Yeah, I also have raw fish because I've actually got a fishing rod now, so I can actually do fishing. So what I want to do, what my actual plan is today, is I want to just get rid of some of my stuff. Actually, let's do it. Oh, actually, before I do that, let's drop that off. Right, we'll drop that off there, and we'll drop that in there. And that's all full, isn't it? Yeah. Got some stone up there as well. We'll put that in there. Oh, didn't see that in there. Oh, that was an overflow, wasn't it? Cool, resin. Right, so let's just make some sausage. I know I've got lots of sausage, but let's make some. So you go into here, which you can only make when you've got copper. And you see up here, sausages. Sausages requires 2 entrails, 1 raw meat, and 4 thistles. Got loads of thistles. So technically I can make 12, but I can't because I need 2 of those. So I'm going to make 6. So for every one that I do, I get 4. So I'm going to get 6 4s. So I'm going to get 24. They're turning up over here, in case you're wondering. There you go, 24. So we'll just dump these back in there.